Hello, you guys. I'm back with a little mic. So, since a lot of you guys have been asking me how do I get my man to do this, how I get my man to do that, da da da. Sorry if I blew into the mic. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to show up, but I'm gonna tell y'all how I do it and how it should be done. Okay. So, I'm back. I know it took longer than 30 minutes. If y'all were on my other channel, I had to wash 2 kids' hairs, comb 2 kids' hairs, get 2 kids in the bath. So, okay. Um, but it's done. So I'm back. I have to multitask today. So I had a couple consultations earlier, and I was talking to someone, and mental tricks and mental games win every time. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is a lot of women, you have what it takes, you have the looks, you have the mentality, you don't get emotionally attached, you have everything you need to get what you want except the mental game. Okay? Because a lot of you guys are working backwards mentally as far as how you approach the situation with men, or if you want something from them, y'all are approaching it backwards. And I'm just here to tell you. For example, you want someone to do something for you. You always start off with something really big, asking them for a huge favor, like pump them up, like make them think that they're getting ready to do some hard work. This is in a lot of other videos too. So, oh my God, can you do me a huge favor? Oh my God, really don't want to ask you to do this. It's so, but, I'm just going to go ask. I'm going to go ahead and ask. They're going to think you're getting ready to ask them to give you their kidney or something like that. So what you do is say, would you mind picking me up, such and such on the way to our date or on the way home? Just, this is one of the tactics to see how much they think about you. Like, name something that can go either expensive or cheap, and a lot of people are using headphones, a lot of people are using stuff like that. But can y'all hear me? Are y'all using headphones? Can y'all hear me? Just so I know. Okay, so maybe tell them to bring you some candy, something, you know what I'm saying? A gift, some perfume, something. See what he comes back with. He's going to think you're going to ask him some huge thing, like come help me change my tire or something. So now he's, I can do that, no problem. Now he's okay because he thought he was going to have to do some really hard work or spend a bunch of money. So now he's like, no problem, I can do that. So you hype it up and like over exaggerate. And then when you say, can you just pick me up some perfume? Oh, okay. I shattered my bottle yesterday, or I lost it on, left it somewhere. I don't know. Just lie. But you build them up really big, and then ask for something small, but something that you want. Okay. Okay. And when you're with a man and you want him to see you in the future, like if you want him to visualize you guys together in the future, you have to plant that in his mind. You have to plant that vision in his mind, not the idea, the vision. Okay. Thanks for saying you can hear me. Okay. So you have to plant the vision in his mind, and it's not an idea, it's a vision. You need to describe the vision that you see. So for example, if you're dating a guy or you're seeing a guy and you think this is the one and you want to spend the rest of your life with him, or you just want to hang out with him a little bit more, go in and say, oh, you know what? I love that color on you. I'm just imagining us sitting by the beach, and you have those color swim trunks on. The sun is shining. We're drinking margaritas. We're getting massages, and walking on the beach, going to a night luau. The air smells like coconut because everybody has on, suntan oil, and we're sitting there eating a poo-poo platter or whatever. Put this in his mind. So now he sees you and him on vacation. And now that you've brought him into your fantasy, he's going to start adding to it. Oh, well, you're going to have on, a red or a pink bikini, or whatever. Your hair is going to be this way, and you're going to be rubbing massage oil on me. It's like, yeah, you see it too, don't you? Oh my God, that would be so fun to go away. You know what? I bet plane tickets are cheap this time of year. And then, guess what? You're planning a vacation out of the blue. Okay? So you got to just plant stuff into their mind, not ideas, but visions. Okay? Ideas, they can get left behind. Visions become reality. Okay? If y'all know about the law of attraction, once you visualize something, it's already on the way. So what you're doing is kind of tricking them into visualizing with you. So you're going to manifest that to come faster. The idea is planted in his mind, in his subconscious mind. He's already starting to manifest it. You're manifesting it, so it's going to come even faster. So the next time you see him, he'll be like, oh, I checked online tickets for such and such. You're right, they're not that expensive this time of year. So like, oh my God, really? Then act extra excited, like, oh my God, really? And he's gonna see how excited you are, and he's gonna be like, yeah, you wanna go? Well, do you really wanna go? Yeah. Okay, so now you going, okay? So is someone says, I really don't need the mic. It sounds the same either way. I think if people put their headphones on, they can hear. Because I know when I'm listening back to my videos, it's not that loud unless I put on my headphones or turn it all the way up. Okay, so I don't need the mic. I can put this little Barbie mic down. I can't drop the mic today. Okay, I'm going to take the mic off and y'all tell me if it's better. Okay, is this better? Alright, it's good? Okay. I'm going to give that to Sasha then. She really liked it. So, and make sure if you date more than one child, make sure you keep a record of who you told what to who, or keep the fantasy the same, okay? Have you a log. But the thing is, you're planting subconscious visions in their mind, and they automatically start vibrating and attracting that, So now if you want some money, this is what a lot of women mess up on. Okay? It's where a lot of women mess up. A lot of ladies either don't give enough or they give too much, and then they ask for the money at the wrong time in the wrong way. Okay? So can y'all hear the static? A lot of static. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe I shouldn't have interrupted. Is that better? Okay, I think it's when I started with the mic, I shouldn't have took it out. So I guess I have to keep it now. But next time I'll start without it. Okay. So I was saying a lot of you ladies don't ask for money the right way or at the right time, or you've done too much and now they don't think they need to give you money. So if you're dating a guy and they're rich, it's not a bad thing to ask for money. Okay, a lot of guys might get mad about asking for money, the trolls, but when a man has money, it's okay to ask for it. Okay, because it's not a big deal, especially if they have it. Okay, so don't be afraid. If you know they got it, then don't be afraid to ask. And when I mean ask, I don't mean say, can I have some money? I mean to ask in a roundabout way. You know what I mean? For example, okay, I got some tricks. So if you want, if you guys are meeting at a place that's near a shopping place or a shopping mall or something like that, and he has the money, okay, make sure if you want something, make sure um, you know what you want and you plan this out. For example, you can use lots of tricks, but you can wear like a nice pair of shoes, and not so nice, but okay, and complain that they're hurting your feet really bad. It's like, oh my god, my feet hurt so bad. Oh my god, my feet hurt so bad. I think I got the wrong size, or something. And I'm like, oh, are you okay? And let's go get you some new shoes. You know, um, or you like you wear some shoes and they're like the heel is kind of wobbly. Like, make sure you loosen the heel before you go in. And you say, oh my god, my heel's about to break. It's like all wobbly. And I'm like, oh my god, do you need some new shoes? um, or let's say they invite you to fly out to meet them, and you go fly out. Don't bring a bunch of clothes. Bring like 2 outfits or 1 outfit, and say, oh, the plane lost my luggage, or I forgot to pack. I didn't know we were going out. I didn't know we were going here. And then he's going to buy you some clothes, because if he wants to take you to a certain place and you don't have what's appropriate to wear, he has to go buy it for you. So don't pack a bunch of crap. Just pack like a little, like 1 bag with like pajamas, underwear, and 1 outfit. Don't even pack perfume or anything. And maybe your makeup. It's like, oh my god, I forgot my perfume. I forgot, clothes to wear out if we were going on a date. He'll take you shopping. So always forget stuff. And just look like you're really sad until he offers to take you shopping. Okay? So what about when you're married? Oh yeah, that's a good one. How do I get stuff out of my husband? I'll mention it. I'll say like, oh my god, I need some new such and such. I need some new such and such. I don't know. I need some new such and such. And I'll say it every time I see him. And he'll either say, hey, go get you some new such and such, and he'll give me his card, or he'll bring it home. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to remind them every time you see them, but you're not asking them. You're just saying you need, but you're not asking them. You're just like, oh my god, I need some new such and such. I keep forgetting to get it. I haven't had time. I have to spend money on this. I keep forgetting to get it. I need some new such and such. And he'll be like, oh, go get it. You keep saying you need it. You forgot it. Da da da. Just, here's my card. Go get it. And if you want like to make them feel sorry for you, so they want to give it to you, just like, I haven't done anything for myself in so long. I just feel like I'm neglecting myself, and I don't feel attractive anymore. I really need, some new such and such. So he feels like if he does that for you, then, you'll be thankful, and he'll get some, and, he'll be like, well, you need to do more for yourself. Here's my card, So you keep reminding them, because men don't catch on quick. Or you can just ask them straight up, look, can I have some money? Or can I use your card? Make a bargain. So another trick for how to get a guy to do something for you is to look them in their eye when you ask. Okay? And look them in the eye when you ask, like, can we go shopping? Look them in the eye, and don't take your eyes from their eyes, and keep smiling and nod. And this is a psychological trick to get him to nod as well. You know what I'm saying? So you look him in the eye, keep eye contact, and nod. He's going to mirror that. And then you're going to be like, yay, where are we going? Or I'm going to go here, and da da da. Act like a child. Okay? Men like childlike, expressions, like when you're extra happy, or when they feel extra appreciated, and that they're pleasing you, and that they're making you happy, and that you see them as this great person that can bring joy and happiness, which makes them feel good. So you over exaggerate every thank you. You over exaggerate every smile. You over exaggerate every, compliment. And they love that. They eat it up. Okay. So Make sure you're asking with eye contact, smile, and you're nodding, okay? It works. And remember, like, wear soft colors because the more feminine they see you, the more that they're gonna want to do for you. Okay, if you have a deep masculine voice and wear dark colors and pants and stuff like that, it's gonna be harder to get what you want out of a man. You know what I'm saying? So you need to come really feminine, really sweet, really light voiced, making eye contact, smiling, over exaggerating. Okay, that's how you get what you want. Otherwise, they're gonna be like, you can get that yourself. You sound more masculine than I do, or oh, I don't know, If you're afraid to ask, if you look insecure, like I don't know how to ask for this, let me just figure it out. My tire, you heard something, you heard it rehearsed, you heard it work for somebody else, and now you're trying to word it, and you're starting to stutter. You're looking around, you're nervous. They know you finna scam them. Okay, so have your story ready before you get there, and make sure when you ask, they're going to be your knight in shining armor if they say yes. Okay, so you have to be extra feminine. I know a lot of you guys, a lot of you girls are asking, is this outfit cute? Is this outfit cute? Da, da, da. It depends on what type of guy you're going after or what kind of guy you're dating. Okay, the classier you dress, the higher caliber man you can get. Okay, so I'm just letting y'all know, because I'm getting a bunch of inboxes and yeah, you're cute, you're pretty, but what type of man are you trying to attract? The same old, or are you trying to level up? Um, so let's talk about mental games, how to get somebody to commit to you. Okay. Commit. You've gotten past a couple of dates. You want somebody to actually start dating you seriously, and you want to be their girlfriend. How do you take it to that level mentally? So mentally, you got to plant the vision in their minds again, but this time you use coupling techniques, like a lot of things people do as couples that a lot of single people wish they could do. So you start planting those couple things in their mind, like, oh my God, I can't wait for, and play into their fantasy. Even if you don't do this crap, just play into it. Oh my God, I can't wait till Super Bowl. I want to make you like all these great snacks and Super Bowl dishes and finger foods that I saw online. I have all these, things I want to do. Get you fruit trays, and I want to get a jersey, and I just can't wait to kind of like watch Super Bowl with you, and I have these really great chicken wings that I make, and da, 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 like just play into the fantasy, okay? Even though you can't cook and you finna order that stuff from wherever it came from, okay? But you gotta get it in their mind. And it's like, oh yeah, babe, that sounds great. You like football? I love cooking. I love the halftime show. I love supporting my whoever team that just pick a team, girl. Oh my God, I love it. Yes, but I love making the guy very happy while he's watching it, because I know guys get into this kind of stuff. So I love the other part, which is like fixing the food, make it sound like you're just gonna be their dream, right? So then he's gonna imagine this. Oh wow. Okay, now the next trick. Oh, you know what? I can't wait for Christmas, and we can lay by the fire and watch movies and Christmas horror movies or whatever kind of movie, like, and wear ugly sweaters, and that will be so funny, and he'll be like, yeah, because they might not have never got to do these typical cheesy things that couples do. It's like, oh my God, that would be so fun. And then you go into the seduction side of it, like, yeah, when we're laying by the fire, then we could start doing always bring it to sex, because they'll visualize the cheesy part, then they'll see it leading to sex. So if you keep throwing the couple and pairing it with the sex and the seduction, they're going to keep putting the two together. When they visualize, they won't be able to stop the last part or the first part. They're going to have to think about it over and over again all together. So then they're going to start to see you as their girlfriend, okay? Because, the part that led up to the seduction, y'all are going to be sitting on the couch watching scary movies together, holding hands in front of the fire. That's couple stuff, right? It just doesn't start straight off at the dirty part. So you're going to get the nice part and then lead them into the fantasy. Because if they try to remember it later on while you're gone, because you know what they're gonna do, they have to remember the whole thing because it's a setup. Okay, so make sure you're putting those thoughts in their head, visualizing. Okay. Now, hold on, y'all, and don't think that don't be afraid to do it. That's what holds so many people back from succeeding. They're afraid. It's like, oh my God, I can't do that. Well, somebody else getting ready to do it, and they finna have your man. I did it. So make sure you follow through, and once he gets hooked on you always being there and fulfilling his fantasies as well as doing the cheesy couple stuff, as long as the fantasy gets fulfilled afterward, he's gonna be like, I can't let this go. This is too good to be true, So that's what you gotta do. And then he'll see you as, oh my gosh, she's gonna make such a great wife. She's so fun. She's blah 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 blah. And sooner or later, he's gonna start calling you his girlfriend. Hey, and he's gonna start saying, hey, do you want to do this and do you want to do that? And then y'all are a couple. Okay? You have to implant yourself into their mind mentally. Not just show up and smile and hope for the best. No, you gotta put yourself in there. So do you have questions? I'll wait on some questions because I know if I just keep talking, I'm gonna miss some questions. I'm a housewife, and my husband always expects something in return if I buy something with his money. He thinks paying the bills is enough. How do I deal with that? Stop doing what you already do, and then start it back up. And then say, well, you say I don't do nothing, you want something in return, so I guess I'll start back doing this, and that. Just go on strike. That's it. Stop doing what you already do, and then when you start doing it back, you'll appreciate it. Duh. Should you cook for your boyfriend? Not really. You can microwave from him, reheat something, but don't get in there and just cook unless you're inviting a bunch of people over and you're going to cook for everyone one time so he can know that you can cook or something like that. But don't just cook for him, because that's not something that a girlfriend is supposed to do. That's wife stuff, okay? No, he can take you out to eat. Y'all can order in. You can microwave some popcorn or a lean cuisine, but that's about it, okay? Don't be in there cooking for him like his mama or his wife unless you are his wife. Okay? The thing about the Super Bowl, you can order that stuff and just throw it in the oven. It's already cooked. You can go to Sam's, Costco, and get that tray and just, bam, you're good. Just set it up, make it look pretty. Yeah, my husband do all the cooking now. He don't care. What do you do if he asks you to cook? Well, in a lot of books, a lot of women describe, this thing that men expect women to cook. Burn whatever you cook. Set the house, set the smoke alarm off. He ain't gonna ask you to cook. No. And then say, oh my God, I know how to cook really good. Your pans aren't good, and Your stove is different than mine, but I can really cook. You know, you can bring him leftovers from something you cooked at your house to let him taste it, but you don't cook for him at his house. And that leftover thing should be a once thing, so he know you can cook. Okay. Because unless he wants to cook with you, yeah, that's okay. If he wants to cook for you, yeah, that's okay. If he wants to cook with you and he's doing most of the work, great. But you don't be in there cooking like his mama. Okay? All right. So, make sure someone says, I bet your husband wants to kill himself. Oh, no, he wants to live. He wants to live. Actually, a lot of people think that this is so bad, but like I said, people that have it don't mind spending it. People that have stuff don't mind giving, People that don't have a lot of stuff, they're watching every penny and everything go out the window. They're nervous when rent time comes around, but when you got it, you got it. It's not a big deal. It's just expected. So, it is what it is. How do you feel about living together as boyfriend and girlfriend? I feel like it's fine as long as you're not sitting in there cooking and being his mama or doing his laundry. Do your own laundry, let him do his stuff. If you want something to eat, let him go make him something to eat. You don't do any of that wife stuff. You're just basically his girlfriend, not his wife, not his mama. And if you start acting like a wife, he don't need to marry you. Okay? How should I react when something makes me mad? You gotta fake it. Keep your goal in mind. What is your goal? To be right? To tell him off? Or to get what you need from him? What's your goal? Okay? If you make him upset and you scream at him for something stupid that doesn't matter, and you ruin your chance of getting what you actually want, then you don't react. You let it slide. Or you go and write in a journal, or you go tell your friend and cuss him out in the back of your mind. But keep your goal in mind, okay? You don't react. Keep your goal in mind. Because a lot of people have this issue. They will start reacting and they forget why they're even there. They react to everything instead of approach things strategically and logically. They just react. And then they wonder why they don't have anybody, because you react too quick and you forgot your goal, So it's just like somebody who's selling something. If you're selling a car and people are offending you left and right, asking you stupid questions, and you want to cuss them out, but you know that they got some money to buy this car, you gonna sit there and take it and laugh and pretend like that joke wasn't racist, or that joke was not sexist or whatever, and you're just going, yeah, because you want their money. Okay? Your goal is to get that commission. Okay? Not to correct them, not to be offended by them, not to curse them out, and so that they go to the next salesperson or you get fired. Your goal is to get that money from them. That's it. That's your goal. So keep your goal in mind. If you don't keep your goal in mind, you will slip. You will slip up. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, practice. Someone says they're practicing on that reaction. Their mom was yelling at them. Keep cool. Yeah, just let them be right. It doesn't matter. In the long run, it don't even matter. And you know what you really after, and it doesn't bother you because you have a goal. If you live together, should you have separate bedrooms? If you're not, okay, y'all, this is America. This is not. If you live together, you can do whatever you want. Basically, you're not under anybody's rules. So, separate bedrooms. Why would you live together if you're gonna sleep in a separate bedroom? You stay at your own apartment. My goal is to, your goal is to be a money hungry whore. Damn, you who broke your soul? Um, Nobody broke my soul, but that doesn't mean I don't want to have a nice life. So, do you think that we should be chasing broke men? You think that's gonna make us happy? There's a troll. How many women who chase broke men are happy? I don't know how many. So, I'm not a feminist at all. I'm saying men should pay for everything. So, that if that's feminist to you, I don't think that would be feminist to most people. I feel like men should pay for everything if they have a woman. Otherwise, you know, they don't need one. That's how I feel. How do I get him to let me move in? Come up with a sad story. Okay, if you have a roommate, like if you have a roommate or something, tell him that your roommate's boyfriend keeps coming on to you and he tried to sneak in your room and you just really don't feel safe over there. You want to move in. He's going to be like, sure, baby, move in. He's going to be mad. And he's going to think that, just make it up. So always make it up like someone is bothering you sexually, and that's why you need to move. My neighbor's creepy, and he's always looking at me. I don't feel comfortable there anymore. Make everything up, okay? Just let him be the hero by letting you move in. If he feels like a big hero by letting you move in, he'll let you move in faster. If he thinks you're just trying to get with him to move in and move stuff faster than he's ready for, he might take his time. But if he feels like he's saving you from something, he's gonna let you move on in. So, oh my God, this next door dude is creepy, and this guy is like always like passing by my window and walking by like 3, 4, 5 times an hour, and he's always knocking on my door and asking me to borrow stuff, and I'm really just I'm kind of scared, and I know he likes me a lot, and he's always asking me if I have a boyfriend and how come he doesn't ever see him. So I just don't feel comfortable there anymore. So I have to break my lease, or my lease is almost up, and I just really want to get out of there, and I don't want him following me to where I live. And I think if I live with you and he sees that or something like that, or he sees a man helping me move out, he'll just leave me alone. He won't even follow me. Girl, make up the story, make it sound like you're scared and you're terrified, and he's gonna think, oh, don't worry, baby, I'm gonna help you, don't worry. Okay, so it's done. Just make it up. um let's see. Ooh. Okay, juggling 4 gentlemen right now. I am looking for a way to better manage my energy. How do you kindly and gracefully say not to an no to an outing without them thinking you've lost interest? Um, how do you decline an outing? Well, I would say, I really want to go. I really want to go, but I had something planned already and I just totally forgot. And when I had met you, I was so excited that I just planned our date without even looking at my calendar. And I have something on my calendar that I have to do. It was planned before I even met you, and I just hate to break this date with you because I can't wait to see you. Oh my God. Maybe we can do it the next day, and they were like, oh, well, what are you doing? It's like, well, I volunteered to do this, and that. Makes sure it's like volunteer stuff. And my friend would be so disappointed because the only reason she signed up is because I signed up. You know what I mean? And so now I'm kind of stuck with it because now she doesn't want to go because I talked her into it. So I got to go do this, and darn, I wish I would have just looked at my calendar. Oh my God, I hate doing this. I'm going to make it up to you tomorrow, baby. Okay, just go into the story. Tell him too many details. He's going to get tired of listening. Oh, okay, no worry. Don't worry about it. Okay. He'll understand. You got to have a good imagination, though. Like, when you're playing these games, when you're playing these mental games, so now he's going to be thinking, oh, well, he's not going to be thinking you're dumping him for another dude. He's going to be seeing you doing some volunteer work with some friend, and the only reason you're going is because you talked her into it. You was trying to be a good citizen, and you got so excited with him, you made the date without even realizing that you overbooked. And so he's going to be fine with it because he thinks you're with a girl, and you're doing volunteer work, and you're a good person, and you don't flake on your word, especially when you have a prior engagement. So that shows character as well. So that you're also planting in your head that my daughter's okay. You're also planting in his head that you follow through, even though you're flaking. You're planting the follow through, even though you're flaking. So he's not going to get the flake part. He's going to get the following through part because you're planting that in his head. Okay, that's how you do that. I keep my word to other people. And the only reason that you're expecting him to understand is because you're going to make it up to him, okay? But not how he thinks. Okay. Okay. Hold on one second. Layla, I'm alive again, baby. I shouldn't really talk loud. How to confront my generous boyfriend about his needy family members. They rely on him financially often. You can't do that. That's not your place, baby. He's your boyfriend, not your husband. Okay? So, you can't tell your boyfriend how to spend his money and how to treat his family, first of all. But what you can do is plant something in his head to make him want to spend more on you than them. Okay? You gotta plant, oh my God, you know what? If you didn't have to, like, be positive about it. If you didn't have to help your family so much, you know what we could do? We could totally go to, this place and do this and that. Paint the picture in his head, like I tell you. We could have so much fun and da 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 da. Sometimes I think about that kind of stuff. I wish we could do it, And then now you've planted the thing in his head. Now he wants to do it as well. And when the next time the family is like, oh, we need some money, he's going to be like, well, I'm saving right now. Because he's saving for the idea. You know what I'm saying? So if he's going to save for the idea because you planted it in his head, you didn't come at it in a negative way, it's something that you really want, and he's a people pleaser anyway because he wants to please everyone in his family, and you kind of pull back from the attention that you're giving him because he's not pleasing you like he's pleasing his family, then he's going to know he has to please you too, so he's going to have to do what you want. If you come at him in a negative way, he's going to see everybody against him. Like, oh my God, why is this person against me now? These people want money from me. These people want money from me. She don't want me to spend my money how I want to spend it. And then he's going to just be done with all of it, So plant what you wish you guys could do together if y'all had that extra money, and be positive about it. Don't talk about his family, okay? Because he's going to defend them first. So I really wouldn't get into that. All right. Don't listen to any of the guys in the comments because they're not targets. Okay? They're looking for people to scam them because they don't have nothing to lose. Literally. They have a little bit that they can't afford to lose. So they're out looking for the scammers. That's why they're on this video. So when they ask a girl out to Applebee's and she pulls one of these tricks, he know, I watch Shooter Star Goddess too. Y'all ain't gonna get me. I'm using this coupon. So that's what I'm saying. The guys don't listen to the guys in this live feed because they're not the type of guys that are your targets or probably the kind you're dealing with. They're watching this so that they know the women that they can scam and the women they can't scam. Okay? And the women that's trying to scam them. That's why they're watching this. They're not watching this to help you ladies. They're watching this to get tips on how to get around the tricks that women use. But I got more tricks that I don't even share on this channel and that I share in the private group. So, y'all ain't gonna get those. Um, so, and the guy saying only young hot girls can get this type of treatment. That's not true, child. That's not true at all. Do you know how many old, ugly, disgusting men out there who will pay somebody $1,000 just to sit there and eat and talk to them? Skinny, ugly, beautiful or not. Don't matter the age. Y'all just don't know. Ask these women. Ask these women who are out there. They know. It's hilarious because guys have no clue. They think they're all that. They think they're all that until, they see this woman out with this guy and, he's got money and, dang, you know. So don't let them guys stop you. We already know, especially the girls in the group. They already know. You can look. I can go out. I can get. I don't even have to leave my house to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I can get paid online. I could lie and say something, and some desperate dude will send me money that I never even met. So it's very easy. Okay. Don't let those guys lie. Okay. Eat, 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 eat. Y'all, these guys are trolling hard tonight. You know why? Because they can't get you if you're not armed with this information. And you don't want these guys anyway because they ain't got no money. Don, they have landed men with money, okay? I have a group of women who are getting paid daily. You know what I'm saying? Getting gifts, getting trips. So I don't know what you're talking about. So, they're not trying to date no young 20-something-year-old. They're dating older men that have it together, that have houses, cars, businesses, careers, you know. And a 3 can turn into a 10 with some makeup and a wig, baby. So, I don't know what you're talking about. And some money, okay? So, I have watched a lot of these young ladies go from dating broke dudes to getting flown across the country, getting flown to foreign countries, nice places, Dubai, on yachts, shopping trips. I mean, cash handed to them, monthly allowances of like $3,000-$4,000. Come on, y'all. The kind of guys that are in the comments can never do this for a woman, or will never be able to do this type of stuff for a woman. Okay, so if you listen to them, all you're doing is listening to men who want you to have low standards so that they have a chance. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them that chance. Never give them that chance, because they're gonna have to go and actually get a career, get a job, get some priorities, and then they'll be able to date somebody decent, that they don't have to lie and trick. So, yay, okay. Shoot, if I was single, I would be traveling. If I didn't have kids and single, oh my God, I would still be out there traveling and doing all the fun stuff, because you know what? Men will pay for it, especially men with money, okay? Not these broke dudes. They're the ones that, are upset because they can't do it, and they think very small. They don't understand that there is a large amount of websites of rich men specifically looking for women to date, to travel with, to spoil, to give allowances to pay their bills. Y'all don't even know this. Go look up all these websites and go look at the women on them. They look just like the women that you see every day on the street. Some of them are pretty, some of them are gorgeous, some of them are average. But guess what? Everybody's getting play. So I don't know. Okay, talk about keeping these men interested after the first few dates and having an interesting personality. Oh yes. Okay. So rich men love challenge and adventure, and they like a woman who knows what she wants. They like a woman who knows what she wants. I'm gonna say that again. They like a woman who knows what she wants and not afraid to tell them, you know. So always make it a point to touch them, whisper in their ear. Always leave with a little bit of a seduction tip so they want more, and always make them feel really good about themselves so that when you leave, I always say that, so when you leave them they feel like they're missing something, they're not as happy as they were when you were with them, and so they'll always want to be around you because you make them feel good. You can't just sit there boring and looking like, oh my god, you're so funny, I love that color on you, you smell so good, oh, I can't wait to go, and I can't wait for this winter to come. I bet you look so good in sweaters. We're gonna have so much fun. You know, you remind me so much of, such and such movie star, girl, just name it. And you have a really nice smile, and just look him in the eye and smile, rub on his shoulder and be like, I have to tell you something, and then whisper in his ear, I really like you, but I'm trying to be good and not think dirty thoughts about you. Whisper something dirty in their ear, and I'm like, and then it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. The night's over. I'll see you next time. I can't wait to see you again. But always end the date by saying you can't wait to see them again, and give them a big old hug, and put your boobs into them, and then sniff them one last time and whisper in their ear, oh my God, you smell so good. And then leave them with the boner and be out. Okay? He's going to be thinking about you until he sees you again. Oh my God, you going to go out tomorrow? You going to go out the next day? You have to end the night with seduction and pull it back. Okay? Because most men just want you for sex anyway, but if you make them feel good about themselves, like the tallest man in the room, he's going to feel so good around you that he cannot wait to get you back in his presence. Okay? So that's what you gotta do. You gotta act. Shoot, you gotta brag on him in front of other waiter and other people. Make him feel like he's the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the waiter comes to take your order, baby, you're so smart. Will you order for me? Play dumb. It's like, I've never been to this restaurant before, and I think you probably know what I like. And then wink at him. So then he'll order the food for you. I think you're really gonna like this. I'm like, I hope I do. And then when you get the food, now he's all concerned about how you feel. Now he's being emotionally pulled because now he wants your opinion. What do you think about the food? Did you like what I ordered you? Oh my God, it's so good. Thank you. I would have never chose this. This is so good. I'm glad I let you order. You just know me so well, And he's gonna feel good about himself, all confident. And then when the waiter comes back around, it's like, oh my God, he chose the perfect dinner for me. It was so good. Oh my God, I wonder what else he will get right with me. And wink again, like a dirty thought, and then he'll be like. So then like if y'all are drinking wine or whatever, like, girl, toast them. Be like, I just want to give a toast to meeting such a fun, handsome gentleman. Oh my God, there's not enough of you in this world, and I think I am so lucky. Click. And look him in his eye when you say it. It's like, wow, she appreciates me. She recognizes me. She's funny. She makes me laugh. She lets me pick her food. She compliments me. She says dirty things in my ear at the least expected moment. Oh my God, this lady is so exciting. So that's how you get them. You mix it up. You don't sit there boring and looking stupid. A lot of women have this problem. They're too shy. They don't know how to be sexual when it's time. When they have the goal in mind, like, you'll be sexual for some broke dude to get their attention, but you can't be sexual to get your whole life paid for. Okay, think about this. You can't say some stuff in somebody's ear, to get a Paris vacation. You can't say some stuff in somebody's ear to get some Louis Vuitton. You can't say some stuff in somebody's ear, you know, to get a down payment on a car. What you doing? So you're catching them by surprise. You're giving them compliments, and as soon as you leave, they feel sad. I want her back. I want her to come over. She makes me so happy. Okay, now he's associating you with happiness and pleasure, and his frequency drops after you leave. And then when he sees you again, it goes back up. So you're almost like a drug. So you become the drug that he cannot live without and that he wants to see all the time. And whatever you ask for after you got him like that, he'll be willing to do it. He'll be like, so where do you want to go next time? Oh, I don't know. I heard that they have this really new shopping center and I just wanted to check it out. Maybe they have some restaurants there that we could look into, because I don't know. It's just open, or I have never been there before, but I heard nice things about it. So now you're in an environment where there's shopping and restaurants. So he's like, okay, well, I don't know where I want to eat at, so let's just meet in the front by this store. So meet by the store and be like, okay, well, I don't know what I want to eat yet. There's probably a long wait list, so let's go get on the list somewhere, and then we can walk around, because they give you those little buzzers sometimes. And then, or you can walk around first in the shops, and if he sees that you like something, he's going to offer to buy it. He's going to like, oh, you want that? Oh, do you want that? Oh, do you want that? Really? Overreact, like you're excited and impressed that he asked. Really? Would you buy that for me? Oh my God, really? Don't play with me. Oh yeah, you could get it. Okay. And then he's thinking he's going to get some soon. So he's going to buy it. His little Mike. So that's what you do. You got to play like a dumb child. Feed him some lines. Get overexcited. Whisper dirty stuff in his ear. And you got him. It's very simple. You can't be too serious though. Okay, a lot of women have this problem with being too serious. Like, stop being so serious. The man is dating you because he wants to feel younger, not older. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're younger and he's older. So, stop being so serious. Stop being so business minded, like you're talking to a colleague. Stop trying to impress him with your intelligence, because he don't care about that. He just wants you to make him feel good. Once you get to know him, let that intelligence come out a little bit, because in the beginning phases, he doesn't care about that. Okay? When you guys are in a real relationship, you can let it come out. But in the dating phase, you don't let it come out, because you need to hook him first. Okay? And then maybe you can tell him, oh, a little something, something, but never let him think that you're smarter than him, even if you are. Why? Because he won't think that you need him, and he won't think that he can impress you anymore, and then he'll feel, less masculine. So you never let them know that you're smarter than them. You always play like they're smarter than you, okay? And if you know something, just sit there and let them repeat it. And you're like, oh, really? Wow, even though you already know it. Just, oh, okay, like they're teaching you something. Because when people can teach you something, they feel powerful. So you're making him feel powerful, desired. He's having fun with you. So all of these things play to man's ego, okay? And that's what you want. That's what you want. So don't try to impress him with your degrees and all that stuff. I already told y'all, ladies. Don't try to be too serious and, bore him to death. Don't sit there and say nothing and just look at him. Don't do that. Actively make sure that he cannot go a week or a few days without seeing you. Be the person that makes his life exciting. Okay? Be the most exciting thing in his damn life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? If you're the most boring thing, you look good, yeah, but you're boring. He can't have fun with you. He can't loosen up around you. be the most exciting thing in his life. Okay? That's it. And you will have whatever you want after that. I promise you. Mm-hmm. If you have a problem with being shy, you need to practice, or you need to have a few shots before you go on a date so you can loosen up, because a lot of women have this issue, or they're too talkative and they don't know when to shut it up. Okay? You talk to your girlfriends, you let the man talk. Okay? Now, this is not some like, oh, be shut up and you're a woman and you have no place. This is called acting and mentalism. We know what guys like. We have a goal. We need to get to that goal. We gotta let them think whatever they need to think to get for you to get to this goal. Okay? You're gonna play the role, play the fantasy. This is not who you really are, but this is how you get what you want from them. Okay? And don't confuse the two. Don't think that you're changing. Think that you're acting. Okay? Because I can go and act all day and come over here and recite some scientific, stuff over here like nothing. So make sure you're not confusing this with how you're going to be versus how you're going to act. There's a difference. And a lot of women don't put these two things together. Well, I can't do that, and I'm not going to be like that. And that. Okay, well, let the next person act and get what they need. Okay? The thing about the whole mental thing is that the man's ego is what's going to give you everything you want. But your ego, the ones that can't act or feel like they're sacrificing something, is going to keep you from getting everything you want. So, just put on your actress hat and get to acting. Because that's what it takes. Men like to talk, especially when they've been drinking. Just let them talk about themselves. That's all they want to talk about. Let them talk about all of their accomplishments. Let them try to impress you. Let them do all of that while you're sitting there thinking of your next move. Okay? That's what I would do. I'm like, oh, really? Wow. You're strong. You did all that? Wow, you must be very strong. Then touch his muscle. Ooh. Just play just play the role, and I swear you will get whatever you want. It's that easy. Okay? They like it. They love it. Because chances are, they don't get that very often. They just get to stare at somebody who thinks they look good and boring, and probably go on 2 dates and that's it. You're fun, you're unpredictable, you're exciting, you're giving him compliments, you make him feel good. He's gonna call you every day, what you doing, you want to go shopping, you call him, it's like, hey baby, how you doing? I'm just at the gym. Oh my god, my shoes are so messed up, I think I need some new tennis shoes. Oh, I'll buy them for you. Really? Sure. Oh, okay. And then call him, what you doing? Oh, I'm in my car, I'm driving. Oh, really? Yeah, it's making some weird noise. You hear it? Then make some noise. Rattle something, girl. Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, I might need to get it looked at. Now you're setting yourself up to get a large sum of money because he knows your car is messed up. And you can go get a fake estimate offline and say, oh, my car needs to be fixed. It needs a new something, and it's going to cost this much. And he's going to give you the money. Because he wants you to be able to make it to the date because he's addicted to you. Okay? So this is how you keep getting him lured in. Let him call you and then you have the problem. Because if you call him with the problem, it's going to seem suspicious. So you got to get him hooked. Then when he calls, make up a problem. Not all the time, but every couple of times. And don't ask him for it straight up if he's done a lot already. Just oh yeah, my car is rattling, I don't know. I hope it makes it to next weekend so I can come see you, or so we can meet up, or we can go out. Then he's gonna be like, oh, she's so sweet, she didn't even care, she didn't even ask me to help her with her car or fix her car. So maybe I'll offer when I see her, oh baby, you want to go pick out a new car? Really? Then to start it all over. That's how you do it. That's how I got my car. Uh, um, it's like my car keeps making all these noises and all these lights is on, and I don't know what to do. Just play the dumb role, you know. Well, I think I need a new car. I'm gonna go look at cars. You want to come with me? Sure. So I don't make a mistake, and the guy don't like overcharge me. You know you can't afford this car. So you get in there and they say, oh well, we can't approve you unless you have a co-signer. I'm so glad you came. Guess what? Now you got a co-signer, and the car is in your name. Okay. He might even put something on it. Okay. Make sure you're bringing him there because you don't want to get ripped off. Make him think that you're already going to buy the car yourself, but I need you to come with me so I don't get ripped off because you're so smart. So he thinks he's there for moral support, you know, and so you don't get ripped off. You don't think he's there for to buy a cosign on your car. But there ain't nothing like a sad pair of eyes at a car dealership where you get disapproved and when you get rejected and you know he got the money and he's going to sit there and he ain't going to tell you no. He's going to do it. Because then he really thinks he's going to get some. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take some questions. Then I'm going to go in like 10 minutes. How do I set up a monthly allowance? You got to come up with a sob story. The monthly allowances come up with a sob story. Okay. First of all, you need to make him feel like that you've always been taken care of, so that he knows that that's what you're used to. So either your parents, your ex, or something that was coming through for you is going to stop giving you whatever they've been giving you. So now you're in a bad situation and he has to step up, So you're going to be like, well, my mom has been paying for my apartment for the last year, and now she's having, health problems and she can't pay for it anymore. So I'm going to have to either go move back, say out of state, and, live back at home, or, I'm not going to be able to keep my apartment unless I make this much money. And he's going to be like, oh, really? That's so sad. Yeah, and so I'm thinking about moving. So he's not going to want you to move because you're the most exciting thing in his life, right? So he's going to be like, well, how much do you need? To see if he can afford it first. He's not going to say yes first. He's going to say, how much do you need? Okay, so you got to hype him up again, okay? Well, it's kind of expensive, and I don't know if you can afford it. It's really expensive. He's going to think you're going to say a big number. It's really expensive. Like, really, it's like $3,000. He's going to think you're saying $12,000, $5,000, $6,000. You come with a little three. Oh, that's not bad. That's everything. That's all I can do that. Okay, you gotta set him up, and then get a low number. Then he's going to feel overconfident that he can do it. Because he thought you were getting ready to say $6,000, right? You say $3,000, it will pay for everything. All the bills, apartment, or you say $4,000 will pay for everything, and he'll be willing to do that because he's thinking you get rid of $10,000. So that's how you ask. Always have something that they can't confirm. Like a sick relative or sick parent that can't pay for your stuff anymore, and you're gonna have to leave and move away, and they're not gonna want that to happen if they really like you. But if it's a new person and you're trying to get that up front and real fast, you're gonna have to tell them like, I really I really need to get my something done, or I need to pay off my college loans, my student loans, and I'm falling behind, and I really won't have time to date. I'm gonna have to go get a night job at a cocktail bar or something to make this money quick. I'm gonna have to work at, name like a place that's really like on the nice side of town where lots of rich guys go, so he thinks he has competition. So, he's not gonna want to let you do that, and then you won't be able to date anymore because you're gonna be busy working. So he's just gonna give it to you. So, there's lots of tricks and stuff. Like, you just have to sit home and come up with them and use them. Okay? Y'all don't listen to these guys. They're broke, okay? Like, they can't give you any advice. The only advice they can give you is the kind of guys not to date, which is them. Y'all aren't even a target, so goodbye. Like, nobody wants to gold dig on y'all broke selves. Like, what are we gonna gold dig? Your call center check? Your warehouse check? Bye. Your McDonald's manager check? Bye. If you even a manager. But you gonna give us some free fries in the drive-thru? Get out of here. We don't want you, okay? You probably still live with your mom. Get out. Okay? This does not apply to you. This ain't even about you. You're not even the right tax bracket to be on this video thinking we're talking about you. We're talking about people who make way like 10 times as much as you. Goodbye. Adios. Anyways, how do I get around the sex in the beginning? Like I said, in the beginning, you're going to have to be like, almost like a dominatrix. That way you're in charge. Set it up like that. Like, oh my God. You got to start it off. If you start the sex talk, you control it. Okay? That's why I say be seductive. You have to start it. Because that way, he knows he's going to get it. So he doesn't have to rush into it. So you're just like, when you first see him, or you like in the first couple of dates, you're like, I can't wait to tell you about all the stuff that I'm going to do to you. It's like, he won't even have to come on sexually. Just wait. I promise it will be worth you have never experienced what I'm getting ready to put on you, okay? You got to come with it first. Even though you don't plan on doing it, he won't have to rush into it. And, you whisper in his ear, tell him, he smell good. Give him a kiss on the cheek, maybe stick your tongue in his ear. And pull back. It's like, nope, not yet. I want you to suffer. I want you to wait for me. Pull that dominatrix stuff out. And they will love that. Oh, she's freaking. That's how you do it. You don't have to sleep with them. You just fulfill for that. Okay? So, and make sure when you doing this stuff that you look like you mean it. Like, don't look like wait till you see what I'm gonna put on you. That looks like you're not telling the truth. You nervous. You don't know how to do this, okay? Practice in the mirror first so you know what you look like, okay? Like sitting across from the table, looking at him, moving side to side like this. Raise your eyebrow. And lean over. Let him see some cleavage a little bit. Lick your lips and be like, I can't wait to do all these things that I want to do to you. Whisper it in his ear. But I want to make you suffer by waiting first. And then take your finger and touch his nipple or something on the outside of his shirt. And then lean back and watch him. And just look like a freak. But he's going to be so turned on by that and excited. And he's going to keep trying to pressure you for sex. But you've already set the rule. I said I want you to suffer first. You're going to wait for me. And then, okay. So you got to pull the dominatrix move. Okay? Because if he thinks that you're a freaky, he will wait. Because he know you finna unleash something on him. He might even be scared. Oh, shoot. He gonna start going to work out so he can get his stamina back up. Like, he gonna go try to work out. Get some new underwear. He gonna be... Getting that Just for Men hair dye. He gonna be on it. So, going to work smiling. You know, telling everybody, "Ooh, I think I found the one." And then you'll send them messages ever so often by text. Are you suffering? How bad do you want me? Tell me. Now you in control, okay? That's how you do that. Can you do this when you have a husband? Hell yeah, you can. I asked James if I could time up the other day, and I was just joking because I didn't want to time up. And he keep asking about it still. I'm like, I was just kidding. When you gonna time me up? He's still waiting. Hell yeah, work on husbands. He bringing home wine and I'm like, you want some wine? Put the kids to bed. So yeah, it works. I'm trying to tell you, men respond to freaky sex, even if it's not something that they can get right now. The idea of it will keep them going for a long time. And like I said, once you become in control, they can't pressure you because now you'll be like, okay, if you act, I'm gonna make you suffer more. I told you. When I do this, send them pictures and stuff of like stuff that you want to do to them, but not of you, but like of other people doing it, like some kinky stuff online. Like, I want to do this to you, you know. Then he'll be like, he might be scared. He might try to pull back. I don't know about that. Then he'll start thinking about it. So you push him back with that. You know, it's like, I thought about those pictures that you sent, and I'm ready. And I'm like, okay, so can a woman ask for money the first date? Is this too soon? This all depends, okay? If you are very confident and you know that you are something that he wants for sure, like you can see him salivating, you know that he is desperate for you and that he basically gonna give you whatever you want, yes, you can ask him. But if he doesn't look like he's super impressed by you, or that he's super happy with you, or if you don't feel that he's like googly over you, then don't ask. You know, you just smile. Like I said, you got to play up his ego. If you don't make him feel good about himself, he ain't giving you nothing. You know? See, this is a lot of problem with you girls. You go on the date, you're gonna have the money. No, you didn't even make him feel good. You didn't even make him think that he was Superman. You didn't make him think that he was getting some freaky sex in the future. Of course he's not going to give you anything. But if you do all of that and then ask, oh, hell yeah, he's going to give it to you. Oh, my God. I need to, I totally forgot I got to pay, for parking or valet. Or I totally forgot that I got to I was supposed to pick up some blah, 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 go to the bank, and I totally missed the bank today. And just make up something like, I need something, I need to go shopping and da-da-da-da, and I need to get something. If you make him feel like the best thing in the world, he's going to give you whatever you just asked for, you know. Don't ask for money straight up. Ask for a gift or money to go get something that you need so he knows that he can help you. He wants to rescue you, okay? So tell him you need something. Like, oh my God, I had to Uber here today because my car is in the shop and I need to get it out tomorrow and it's like $500. You know, oh my God, you Ubered here? He's gonna feel so bad. Oh my God, you Ubered here? Yeah, I Ubered here and because I didn't want to miss our date, you know, but my car's in the shop. I gotta get it out like in a few days. And it's like I'm trying to save up to get it out, which is like, I mean, it's hard to save up when you have to keep taking Uber everywhere. Well, how much is it? There you go. Lie. You gotta come up with a story so they can save you. You can't just ask for money straight up unless they offer it to you first online and then they say we'll discuss it on the date. Then you can bring it up. If they never said nothing about discussing it, you let them feel like that they're being a hero to you because you have an issue that only they can help you solve, you know. Anyway, how do I get around some of the freaky things in bed that I don't want to do? Like too freaky. Like I said, you have to be in charge of the sex. That's the only way. So take charge. Okay, let me read. So I'm scrolling back to answer some of the questions. Will these tricks work if I'm married? I'm usually mean and frustrated with him, emasculating him, but I want to try something else to get what I want. Will he know I'm acting? Not if you make a change that looks real. Like, for a week or two, treat him good. Stop yelling at him. You know, confuse him. Like, oh my gosh, she's changing. You know, have the talks. Like, you know what? I realize I am just so angry. I don't want to be angry at you. I love you. You know, you gotta give him the apology. That I love you. I don't want to be angry with you. I just want to be happy. You know, blah 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 blah. And you really got to stop emasculating him because he ain't gonna give you nothing if he thinks you can get it on your own because you just like him. So, yeah, men respond better to feminine women who aren't emasculating them. So you got to come with the apology. You got to make a change. You can't yell at him for every little thing he does like a child. This is why I say, you know, when you do this, you messed up. You messing up. Mm-hmm. Talk about the wall. What's the wall? The wall. Live your life off the wall, like Michael Jackson says. Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules. It's up to you. Live your life off the wall. There you go. I know. What if you had sex with him too early? Can you go backwards? Oh no, what I tell y'all have to push it back as far as you can. You sleep with somebody too early, they don't want you anymore. You're not a challenge. They go get somebody else new. If they've already dismissed you, it's too late, you know. And you can stop calling them and act like you've moved on, like you don't care either. Then they might say, hey, where did she go? You know? And then they might start chasing you again, but play hard to get the next time. And don't give it up. Tell us how to play nice when guy is stupid. Tell him he's smart, girl. That's what they stupid people love to hear, how smart they are. Tell us how we play. Okay, I already read that one. Okay. Wow. Would telling a guy about you being spoiled in the past by other men make him more prone to spoiling you? Telling him about it versus expecting things. Like, don't tell him about it until he asks, okay? Because then he thinks you're setting him up. So expect nice things automatically. Just like, oh, are you going to ballet? Or, oh, are we going to this nice restaurant? Or, oh, blah 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 blah. Are we getting a bottle of wine? Act like you already expect those things, okay? And then he'll say, wow, you must be used to good things, or you must have dated, somebody who really treated you well in the past because like, oh, well, I've dated some decent guys, yeah, and they always made sure that I was happy. That's basically it. You don't say that I was spoiled in the past, because when you say I was spoiled, that makes them feel like you were undeserving of what was given to you, and that you expect them to do it just because someone else did it. But if you are just already act like you're used to the finer things, and you don't blink at ordering a whole bottle of wine when the waiter comes over, you don't blink at ordering what you want expensive off the menu, you don't blink at such and such, he's gonna already know that that's what you expect. And so, but still be thankful. It's like, oh my God, thank you so much, this wine is so good, I love it. Just be very grateful to him. And just like after the whole date is done, it's like, I had a wonderful evening. Then tell him he spoiled you. You spoiled me so much, I absolutely love it, oh my God, thank you. And whisper it in his ear. Now he's gonna say, okay, this is what she likes, I have to keep doing this. You don't say my ex spoiled me, you just thank you for spoiling me, okay? Even if he didn't super spoil, he's gonna see like, well, she thinks this is spoiling her, wow, wait till I do what I'm gonna do next. So that's how you do that. If she looks the same as 15 years ago, there is a wall and is undefeated. Undefeated? Oh, are they talking about, see these guys who talk about the wall and stuff like that, whatever. Y'all have a financial wall. Y'all didn't hit the financial wall, so bye. Y'all can't even climb the wall because y'all didn't hit the financial wall. Y'all can't afford to climb the wall. Y'all got to go to work. See, guys always say that stuff. Women can put on makeup and wigs and look 15 years younger, and they still at work, getting their little checks, gardening with their life. We don't want that check. Poor things. Could you share any insight? No, not this channel. Why are some comments italicized? I don't know. What you say when he wanna come to your place after he drop you off? You don't let him drop you off to your place unless y'all are seriously dating, and you don't care that he knows where you live. Then you say, oh no, I have to wake up early in the morning, my sister's over there. Say somebody's in there, okay? My sister's in there, and you can't come in. How do you get him to change some things about himself that are gross and unattractive? Like what? It depends on what it is. Can he even change it? Someone says, I didn't hit the wall a while ago. Well, good, because I'm married with 2 kids. You know what? You done hit the financial wall a long time ago. You can't even get nowhere. You stuck. At least I can still get money. What happens if you get nexted after 3 days? It means you're boring. Get a personality. That's what it means. You didn't make him feel good about himself. You're boring. You didn't excite him. You weren't the most exciting thing in his life. He's just like, there's got to be something better. Okay? My boyfriend and I, birthday are coming soon, but I recently lost my work. I'm feeling bad that I won't be able to get him something. What's your thoughts? Give him some sex. Some sneaky sex. I don't know if y'all have sex, but for me, I would make him something that, I would make him something that you can give him that he would really appreciate. Like, for example, you could make him some food, a cake, something. You don't have to, you're the woman. You don't have to give him like something great. And he knows you don't have no job. So just make him a cake and say, I baked this with love, and then give him some. That's easy. A cake and some. A cake and some more cake after that. What's an excuse for why he can't come meet my family in my house and spend the night? I don't let guys meet my family unless I'm in a committed relationship where he is fully taking care of me. And he ain't gonna ask you again unless he wants to fully take care of you, and you get him to take care of you before you introduce him. That's how you do that. Have standards. That's all you gotta do. No is good enough. No, and I don't do this until I'm dating someone and they're fully taking care of me. That's your standard. You can't meet them until then, okay? If you do this, then I'll do that. That's what it is. Like, and they'll respect you. They'll respect you for saying that because they know that not everybody's going to go meet your mom or your family or whoever. And you don't bring many people up there unless they're serious, A lot of guys lie and say they want to meet your family so that you can think that they're more serious than they are, so they can get what they want out of you. That's a trick, okay? Because they don't care. They'll meet your family and pretend just like you are pretending, okay? So just make sure he come with that cash. You want to meet my family? Okay, you got to pay my bills, my car note. You got to take care of me. I don't want to work no more. Then we can move to that next level. Or do you just want to meet my family so that I think that you're truly interested in me? Because if you're truly interested in me, you're going to invest in me first so that I have something to brag on you about to my family. You understand? So I'm not going to introduce you unless I can brag on you. And I can't brag on you unless you're paying my bills and you take me out of the 9 to 5. That's what I'm going to take. So, no, you don't get to meet my family. Now he's challenged. Now he's like, dang. Such high standards, And he might just do it to make you feel like, dang, he can do this, Some guys just like to see the reaction on your face when they actually do what you told them that they need to do, or else they can't have what they want. They just like to see the look on your face when they just, there you go, there's all your bill money for the month. They like to see that look. And they look like, yeah, I know, man. Then they watch you melt into putty. Oh my God, thank you so much. You're going to meet my family. So, yeah. God, these broke men are out tonight. Anyways, excuse me, broke trolls in the comments. I'm married. I have 2 kids, okay? I live a great life. I don't even have to work. I don't work at all. This is my work. Okay? So, I know you're hating because even, with your little McDonald's check, don't nobody want that, okay? Bye-bye. I'm not lazy. I'm smart. Smart people know how to get stuff without working for it. So maybe you should increase your IQ so you don't have to go to McDonald's every day. Nothing sexy about a McDonald's worker either. He said nothing sexy about a mommy. Ain't nothing sexy about a broke man either. Bye. Bye bye. These broke men mad because nobody paying attention to them. You know, there's so many women who are begging for a good man. Oh, I just need a good man. I don't care. I'll cook, clean, pay half the bills, make sure he got his shirts ironed. Why aren't y'all on those channels? I know they lie. I know they lie. Talking about kings and I'm going to be the best woman ever for my king. Why aren't you over there? Like, why are you over here? We don't want you. You too broke. We're not looking for you. Go over there. Okay, we don't even want to get pregnant by you because we know your child support only going to be $12 a month. Bye. Psh. Bye-bye. You can't even afford to have a baby and be on child support, you know. It costs more to do the paperwork than you actually get. $12? Oh, bye. No. Adios. Broke dude hit the financial wall. Don't nobody want you, okay? We don't want your little $40,000 a year. We don't want that. That's not enough, okay? We need lots of things paid for, and you can't pay for yourself and us and what we want with that little chick, right? Even if I don't even think you make that much, but I just gave you the benefit of the doubt. That's nothing, you know. So goodbye. We're not looking for you. We don't want you. Mhm. 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 How to make a husband go out less with boys and spend more money on me. Okay, this is a good one. Look good every day. Look good every day. Okay, upgrade your look times 10. Okay, go get yourself a makeover. Blah 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 blah. Okay, look like you finna go out and get you a new man. Okay, and when he comes home and get ready to change to go out the boys or whatever, you know, send him a picture of you, like how you look. Oh my God, look, I'm getting ready to go out with my girls. And I already said this in my old video. Get you a whole girlfriend, a girlfriend who he know is a hoe, and say you're going out with her. He's gonna be like, wait a minute, you're not going out with her, are you? She's a hoe. I'm like, oh no, she's cool. You know, you start doing the same thing. And when he says, well, why you keep going out? It's like, I'm just trying to have fun. You know, you go out with your boys, I'm going out with my girls. And you looking extra good. Well, why are you wearing that? Oh, it looks good. That's why I'm wearing it. You know, flip the script on him. You go out. Get a babysitter if you got kids. I don't care. Make sure if you look bad and he's going out, then fix yourself, okay? Because like I said, you can't let yourself go. You can't let yourself go if you're trying to keep a man at the house, okay? So either fix what you look like if you don't look like something that he wants to be home with, you know. Make sure you stay looking good all day, every day, okay? That way, when you say you going out, he's worried, you know. So then he's going to stop going out as much to keep you from going out as much. That's how you have to do it. You can't tell him no, stop going out, I don't like it. You have to give him a dose of his own medicine. Because if you try to control him, he's going to get even more upset. So what you got to do is like, oh, okay, you go out, I'm going to go have fun. You know, or you ask, are you going out with your friends tonight? Oh, okay. Don't get mad anymore. Let him be free. Don't get mad. If you get mad, he's going to do it more just to irk you. Okay, well, I'm going out with my friends too. Okay. Well, where are you going so I don't run into you? Now he's going to get suspicious. Dang. Why is she scared, worried about running into me, you know? Well, I just don't want to disturb you. You know, I don't think I'm trying to check up on you. You know, now he's going to get suspicious. Like, dang, what? You know, I'm just going out. Don't worry about it. I'm just going out with my friend. And I'll see you later, you know. Then let him beat you home. You get home after him. Okay? So make sure you get home after him so he knows that you are going out too. And that if he wants you to stay home, he going to have to start staying home. Okay? So go out. That's what I say. Go out. Enjoy your life too. hmm What what you do when he keep touching on the back and on the hand and it won't feel awkward? You have to, okay, if you're gonna date these guys and it feels awkward and he keeps touching you on the back, you know, you walk through a club and somebody's gonna grab your booty, except they're gonna be broke and not giving you nothing. So if you're gonna be out with this type of man and he's just trying to touch you on your back and hold your hand, be okay with it, because if you're uncomfortable with him touching your back and your hand, but you gonna ask him for some money, you got to get your priorities in the right order. You know what I'm saying? You should be touching his arm so he don't have to touch you. You should be the one in charge of the touching and the sexuality. You know what I'm saying? You should be like putting your arm around him. You grab his hand when you want to. You put your hand on his shoulder so he can't touch. You are the one in charge. Okay? You give him the affection that you're comfortable with, and he's less likely to try to take it. You know what I'm saying? So always stay in charge. Don't nobody want those broke guys. Okay, yes, beta male providers. What are you, an alpha McDonald's worker? What are we gonna do with an alpha man who's broke? Get out of here. Alpha broke men are dangerous, okay? They don't have any, they get rejected a lot, actually. So go. We don't want you. Go be alpha at your job, McDonald's. Y'all can, I respect you. So, you can tell all these MGTOW guys in here, they got that vocabulary that those broke other dudes taught them. We don't want your alpha male brokenness over here. Goodbye. Real alpha males have money. Okay, you're not a real alpha male. You think you're an alpha male, but you at McDonald's, you at the warehouse, you at the call center, you making less than most women make. You're not no alpha male. You're a broke, sad excuse for a man who can't get none. Okay, and is mad at all these women because they overlook you for real men. So goodbye. We don't need you. I don't even know why you're on this channel. You should be looking for more MGTOW videos, to learn some new vocabulary, to insult women who don't even care, who overlook you daily. You're just mediocre. Your mediocre life. Who will skip over you to go to the real man over here with a nice car and a good career and things that he can offer her and, fully provide for her and things like that. That's the kind of man we're looking for. Y'all just wasting y'all time. Y'all are just like a roach. You're just like a pest. Just a roach in the comments. Where's the raid? Spray them. Yeah. You're not an alpha male if you're on a woman's channel at 10 o'clock at night trolling. You're not an alpha male, okay? Just so you know. You're not an alpha male. You're a broke male. So, go have fun. They won't come back over here. I feel like it's so sad because, I know so many women that get called all kind of names because when a guy approaches them and they don't want to have nothing to do with them and they reject them, they're like, oh, you're just a gold digger. Oh, you're just a bitch. Oh, no, you're just a broke. Goodbye. Okay, you're just a broke. You just broke. You're just too broke, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not me, it's you. You broke. Bye. Just say it. Don't be ashamed anymore. If somebody's bothering you and they're calling you bad names because you don't want their broke self, just say, you know what? I don't like you because you're broke. Okay? I make more money than you in a day than you make in a week. Goodbye. Just tell them straight up. They'll yes, bye. Can't do anything for me. You can't even afford my weave. Goodbye. So you just gotta tell them straight up when they start trying to be rude to you. Just tell them why you really don't want them. Straight up. It's like, I'm sorry, you're just too broke for me. So I don't know. They go to these videos, these MGTOW videos, and they listen to some broke man who has a lot of time on their hands talk about women, and then they come repeat the same vocabulary over here, and it don't work. It just don't work because we call them out because we know. You know, just because you got some fancy word for, or some set of words for women who have high standards, that should say a lot about you. If you had to take the time to go find some words to describe women who have high standards that you can't reach and sit here and try to troll, okay? We don't care if you are upset. We don't care. That's not our concern. Okay? We don't care about you. We don't care if you're mad. I would be mad too if I was broke. We don't care. We will never care. You need to care so you can get, you know, to the next level. Instead of watching these videos, y'all need to be watching videos on how to level up and get to the next level, get paid, think and grow rich, Napoleon Hill, a bunch of stuff. Come on now. Y'all wasting time over here. We don't care about you. You broke. Okay? You can't do nothing for us. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. So go bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. We don't need you for nothing. Okay? Unless you could contribute and benefit us. Oh, my air conditioner is blowing stuff. What do you do if your husband keeps picking fights with you, provoking me? How to stay calm? If you look good, your husband ain't gonna pick no fights with you. Okay? Start fixing yourself up. Okay? That's what I'm saying. If you look good, he will not pick a fight with you, because if you looking good, he's gonna think you're gonna first be mad and leave, or go cheat on him. So you gotta keep yourself looking good. You can't complain. Like, you gotta keep yourself looking good. Like, I'm just saying, a man is not gonna fight with a beautiful woman who can just leave and go and get something better in 2 seconds. Okay, you don't. You got, or before he picks a fight, it's like, you know, I'll be right back. Go put on some makeup, do your hair, put on push-up bra, and come back in and say, okay, what was you saying? It's gonna be like, huh? What? I forgot. You know, be sexy. He will not fight with you. You're gonna be too confused. Yes, don't. If you looking raggedy every day and your husband come home, of course he's gonna argue with you because he doesn't see what he likes. You know, look good. Wear makeup every day. Do your hair. Put your boobs up. Wear some cute clothes. Put on some heels. Walk around the house like you a fancy housewife or whatever. And he's not gonna argue with you. Anyways, let's see, which is yeah. Any guy on this channel in the comments are broke. We already know. So you don't even have to comment. Every time you comment, all we do is read your name and say, okay, broke dude. So it doesn't matter what you think. What you think does not matter because you're not paying anything. You're not benefiting us in any way. You're not giving us any good advice. You're not paying any of our bills. So whatever just came out your mouth, it doesn't matter, you know. We don't care what you think. If we did, if we did care what you thought, we'd be making videos talking to you. Excuse me, man. How come you don't do this anymore? You know, those channels are on the other side of YouTube, on the pick me side. Okay, they waiting on y'all, but y'all are over here because what you really want are women like us, but you can't afford them. You know, the women that want you, that will deal with you, you don't want them. So the real joke is on y'all because we know why y'all are over here. That's the real joke. We know y'all are over here because this is the only interaction you get with women in real life. This close. For free. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. How to not get a broke man and a man that's going to provide. Um, well, when you go out, only go to places that men with money can afford to go. Okay, go to places like I always say with valet parking that has high priced items on the menu. Um, because broke men aren't going to be able to get in there. They're not going to be able to park. They're not going to afford anything on the menu. So stay out of places that broke men can enter. And you're going to run into somebody anyway, wherever you go, but at least they'll have money. You know what I'm saying? So stay out of broke environments, broke places, places where broke men can approach you. Go to the nice side of town where everybody drives a nice car or everybody has a nice house. Go over there when you go out, you know. Stay away from, you know, certain sides of town. And when you do meet someone, you already know if they over there, if they pay $20 to park, if they're paying $20 for a drink, they got money, okay? So you don't have to second guess them, you know. You already know you're in a place that broke man can't get past the parking lot, okay? And just be happy, you know. Don't respond to broke men when you're out, like in places that everybody is at. Like, don't waste your time with them. Just like pretend you don't see them, like you're insulted that they even came up to you. Be like, I have a boyfriend, you know, lie, and just walk away because you don't want to give them any time so that they know that you're truly not interested. How do you reject a broke man? Lie and say you have a boyfriend. Lie and say you're married, have a boyfriend, something. If you don't have a ring, you know, just say you have a boyfriend. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. Well, you know, then he's gonna ask, well, are you happy? Oh yes, he's so good to me. He's a doctor. Just lie. Then he's gonna run away because he can't compete with that. Just tell him you have a boyfriend and he's a doctor or a lawyer or something he can't compete with, and then he's gonna just leave. When you go out alone, what precautions do you take to be safe? A gun, a taser, mace, something, you know. Mm-hmm. I always tell people where you're going and who you're going with, or put it in your like text message to someone. I don't know. Um, how do you make your man a slave? Well, you have to play yourself up. You know, you have to put them in their place, and you have to put yourself on a higher level than them. You know, but not in a way that threatens their masculinity. You know, so you have to make them put you on a pedestal. Okay, and that's like, you know, it's not easy if you don't start out that way. You got to start out that way. You got to start out like, if you start dating someone, You have to make them put you on the pedestal in the beginning, okay? You can't do this later. You can't do this 15 years later and you're married. You got to start it like this, okay? You got to make them worship you. That's just it. You have to start it off like that way. That this is what you expect. This is what makes me happy. This is what gets response. You got to train them to worship you. So, you compliment yourself. Oh my God, my hair looks so good today, doesn't it? Yeah, baby, it looks good. You don't ask them, "Do my hair look good today?" Because that means you need their approval. Okay? You got to be like, "Oh my God, my hair looks so good today, doesn't it, James?" Yeah, it does. Tell me you like it. I love it. Okay, see? Gotta do stuff like that. I just saw like some fuzz fly up. You gotta be like, you already know this. Okay? And if they don't know it, they're stupid. You gotta take charge like that. You'll be like, dang, she really knows her value. hmm Okay. I'm reading. Rich men like to talk about themselves. They sure do. So what if you start 2 months later? Oh no, you've already set the tone for the relationship. Um, like I said, either you're gonna have to take him over sexually, and dominate over him. Just like, I want to try something new, and see if he goes for it. If you start with sex, they usually will. Okay, you can't do it any other type of way because they're not going to compromise something that they got into on a different perspective. So you're gonna have to switch it up sexually. And like, I've been holding back, and I've been playing nice, but what I really want is to do this to you and make you my slave. And da, 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 da. He's gonna be like, if it's sexual, he's gonna go for it, and then you could kind of pull it into the real world. Like, okay, I want you to do this for me, and then he'll be like, huh? Like, yeah. And later on in the bedroom, I'm gonna do this. So you're taking it out of the bedroom into real life. So for him to do that, you got to start off with the sex part, and that's just how you dominate over men sexually. You don't dominate over them by putting them down or emasculating them. You dominate them through sex. Okay? Because if you emasculate them, they don't want you. They want to go replace you with somebody more feminine who they can impress. But you can control them sexually. Okay? And they don't feel emasculated at all. They feel like they're gonna get some. You like sex. They're gonna get some. This is exciting. She lets me be a man, but secretly I'm her slave. So yes, you got to do it sexually. You can't do it like a boss or their mother. No. Okay. Mhm. Y'all, y'all don't worry about Don. He's a very unhappy person. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He's single. He's lonely. He works. He makes mediocre money. He probably eats canned food cold. Don't even worry about him. Okay. Do you have to conceal what you're into spiritually? Yes, keep your eye on the goal, okay? Keep your eye on the goal. You don't have to tell people your life story, okay? They don't have to know all of this. Women talk too damn much. That's why y'all can't get ahead. Stop talking so much. Rule with sex and rule with seduction, okay? Don't tell them your whole life story. That's why you get dumped after 3 days. They know too much. It's boring. You're no longer a mystery. You're not exciting. Let them figure it out. Let them guess. And still don't ever confirm. It's a mystery. So make sure you're not giving all your information away because you just like to talk. Talk to your friends at home. Talk to your mama. Talk to your sister. You know, don't don't just talk about everything. Everything you say on a date should be strategic, not just some vomit coming out of your mouth because you're so used to talking. Every word you say should be strategic on a date. Okay, you don't tell your life story, how you grew up, what you're into spiritually, da da da. That's boring. You're there to excite, impress, and make this person feel like that they need you in their life. Okay? So none of that crazy small talk, okay? Y'all are doing it all wrong on dates. Uh, this man should be like shocked when he leaves. He should be excited, shocked, and can't wait to see you the next time. That's how you have to go in on these dates. I don't care if you got to take a few shots before you get there, get your buzz on so that you can do this, if that's what you need to do. You can't go in there just blah. Okay? These guys have, a lot of these guys have money. You know, they're not sitting here paying you to just sit there and look at them. You know, they want to see, you know, why they need you. Mhm. 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 Where do I learn how to better my conversation techniques? What to talk about, especially these. Let them do all the talking. All you're doing is seducing. Okay? You're not talking. You're seducing. Okay? You're not talking. You are seducing. If something comes out of your mouth and it's not a way to make them feel good about themselves or to seduce them, then you don't need to talk about anything because first of all, they don't care. Second of all, they're not paying attention and they ain't gonna remember what you said anyway. So don't waste your time. You know, make them feel like you're some new exotic, exciting thing that they like a new toy, like very exciting. You don't talk about the average, normal, boring, everyday stuff. You know, you surprise them. Like, wow, you know, she's very mysterious and sexual, and but classy, and she's very mysterious. I don't know what to make of her, but she compliments me. I feel like such a man around her. She's pretty, you know. She's very excited. I just, I gotta see her again. You know, I like her. She's different, but in a good way. So you gotta make sure you're giving them what they need. That's what they need. They need to feel good about themselves, manly, and that they don't have to convince you for sex because you're already a little bit sexual in a classy way. So they're not going to be pressuring you for sex off the bat because, you know, they see that you're already there, you know. And just because you mention it doesn't mean you have to do it. You know, you can keep pushing. I want to make you suffer. I want you to want me so bad, you know. And, you know, and a lot of times guys just like to see your reaction on your face if when they say something sexual to see if you really like them or not. You know, that's a test. So if they say, "Oh, I can't wait to get, you know, get you in the bed," and then you look like this, they automatically know you don't like them and that you're just there for the money. So that's why you got to come in with it. And when you whisper in their ear, they can't see your eye if you whisper it, okay? I can't wait for us to be together. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. I have so much, you know, tension built up and I just want to release it all on you. I haven't had sex in like 20 days or 2 months and you smell so good and da da da. Just lie. Like, they'll be like, and so they won't even be able to see your face to see that you're lying because you're whispering in their ear. And they're going to be turned on because you're so close to their ear. So they're even going to think about it. They're just going to be, you know, so that's it. A lot of guys will say something sexual to see your reaction. Because if you look like terrified, they know you don't like them. That's why you got to trick them first with the sexual talk. Okay? Shoot. Get drunk, take, you know, do what you got to do. At the end of the day, you'll have whatever you want. right? Should I talk loud? Only if you want to be ratchet. You should whisper in their ear. I said whisper. Mhm. 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 This will work with any type of man. Okay. They're putty in your hands. It'll even work on Don. He'll give you his McDonald's check. I had a man who was smiling at me. How do you get him to come to you? Lick your lips, child. Okay, so man smiles at you across the room, and you see him. You're like, lick your lips like in a sexual way, not like me. My lips are all crusty from this dry lipstick. And like look him in the eye for like 2 seconds while you lick your lips, like, and then slowly look away. Like I know you see me looking at you, licking my lips. If you want to come over here, come on. Okay, I ain't gonna come over there. I ain't no dog. So that's how you do that. Let him come on over. And when he comes over, it's gonna like he's not gonna acknowledge, was you licking your lips at me? He's gonna be like, hi, my name is such and such. And then you'll be like, oh, hi, how are you? He'd be like, oh yeah, you're very beautiful. Da 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 da. It's like, oh, thank you. And then you stop and you're like, oh my god, you smell so good, in a sexual voice. And then whisper and then lean over because the place is crowded, right? Lean over and like kind of get close to his ear and say, thanks for coming over. I saw you looking at me from across the room, and I was very flattered. And so he's gonna feel good because you acknowledged him, and then you can go from there. But make sure that he knows that you appreciate him. That's a sexual thing. You just whispered in his ear. He's turned on. You told him he smelled good. Now he thinks, oh my God, this lady. But don't be too forward. Just be like, he doesn't know if you're flirting or you had a little bit too much to drink, or, don't be too forward. Don't make him think you're a hooker. Just like, oh my God, he smells so good. Wow. Then back up. Then smile. Don't be all over him like that. Just back up. And then look him in the eye. Keep looking him in the eye. And he's going to be like, and just say, oh, tell me about yourself. You seem very interesting. Then let him talk. Girl, all these broke men coming out tonight. They didn't work the whole double shift overnight weekend, and now they finally get to rest. But they're on YouTube getting mad at women because even though they work all them hours, they still can't get one. Okay. How do you determine what type of rich guy is for you? Like, what's out of your league? Nothing is out of your league. You're a woman, okay? Nothing is out of your league. You compare yourself up with any type of man and still be in your league, okay? Women can do lots of things to improve their looks, but be honest with yourself. If you're going to date a millionaire and you think he's out of your league, ask yourself, why is he out of your league? What is it about you that makes him out of your league? He's just a man. He responds like every other man to sex. If you're not sexy, if you're unable to turn him on, perhaps he is out of your league. Find another one that looks a little bit less attractive that is in your league. You know what I mean? So you kind of got to think about it like that. Maybe a little bit older. Well, I just came on for a few. I wanted to let y'all ask me some questions, and I'm getting ready to go. Okay? Let me see. All right. Anyway, how to make a husband more romantic and make him take me on vacation? Um, well, you gotta make him feel guilty first so that he feels like he has to pay you back for something, okay? And to get your forgiveness for something. That's how you have to do it. You gotta make him feel guilty. Because um, if you don't, then he's just gonna think that you don't deserve it. But if he messes up, the next time he does something really bad, make it seem like that you are really hurt and that you never forgive him until he offers you something that you want. Okay? Stop having sex with him. Stop cooking for him. Stop doing all that crap until he offers you what you want. Go on strike. Be like, you know what you did last time, what you said to me, it really got to me, and I can't forgive you for that. I'm done. And stick to it. Go on strike. You're done. He gonna try everything to make it up for you. He goes, what can I do to make it right? Well, you can take me on vacation. Well, I'm not doing that. Well, then don't even come to me anymore. You asked me what you can do. I just told you. That's how you do it. Act extra hurt when you're not hurt about something. Like when he's arguing with you the next time or something like that, act real hurt. Don't forgive him for it. Provoke him to say something mean. Like, what gets him. Then don't forgive him until he offers you what you want. That's how you get it. You can't be cooking and cleaning and thinking he's taking you on vacation. You're not on strike. Don't cook, don't clean, don't do his laundry. Cook you something, eat it in front of him. Really make him know that you are on strike and you don't forgive him. He's going to be so, well, how come I don't have nothing clean? How come you didn't cook for me? And how come I'm mad at you? Okay? You don't do nothing right. You offended me. Don't talk to me. Bye. Let him think that he really messed up. And the only way to get you back doing what you need to do is to take you on vacation. You have to go on strike. Right? Shoot. Go on strike. Go on strike for a long time. However long it takes. That's how long you stay on strike. Okay. No man is out your league. Have you seen half these ugly women that these famous guys are sleeping with? Okay? Obviously, no one like Kevin is in there saying, oh, there are men who are out of your league. There ain't no man out of any woman's league. Men will have sex with a donkey, okay? So, there is no man out of your league, ladies. They will sleep with anything with a pulse. So don't ever think that a man is out of your league. You could get any man you want, at least sexually. Now, if you're trying to get them the other way, mental games will get you. So, like, guys will have sex with anything. Even, the guys will have sex with a transsexual, a bisexual, a female, a male, a dog, a hog, ram, potato, They will stick anything moving, okay? So, that's why I don't care what they think. I know how they think. And I'm like, you know what? You gonna do what I say. You gonna give me what I want. I know how to get it. Okay? So we don't care. Your opinion is so low at this point in time in America and all over the world. We don't care. We know how to get what we want. Women are winning. I don't know what planet you've been on, but women are winning. We getting whatever we want. We know how to get it. right? Y'all over there sticking everything, pretending it's what you really want and can't afford. So, you know, we know how to control you with it because you'll do anything for it and you'll take anything with it, no matter what it looks like. So we know. We already know. We already know y'all are up on Pornhub looking at transsexuals. We already know. We already know. Well, they think like a man. They're more sexual than women. Or, it's easier to get one. And they look just like a woman just because I think, that doesn't make them, you're reasoning with yourself at this point. So, like, for example, I don't trust a lot of guys. So why would I take their advice or listen to them? I know how to get what I need. And at the end of the day, that's it. That's all I want. If you could just search the browser history of some men, you would be surprised. Okay? I'm going to just tell you that. So, they're on here talking alpha male and this and that. And go look in their browser history. See what they're looking at. Okay. Bye. So do you get a man to want to marry you after being with him over a year? How do you get a man to want? Like I said, if he can't live without you, he's gonna want to marry you. If you say that you have to leave, so I really want to be married, and this is something that I've been saying I want to be married. If this is not something that you want, then you need to let me go so that I can find it. Don't be afraid to lose that man. Do you understand? You got to put it all on the table. You got to take the risk. If that's what you want, you got to let him know that he's getting ready to lose you if you don't put a ring on it. If he never intended on putting a ring on it, then he's going to let you go. So, and a year is not too long. A year is not long enough, okay? Unless they're super old and, they ain't got long left to live, and, and they're used to people getting married back in the old days quick, yeah, you could get away with it. But in this day and age, you have to date a couple of years seriously, then you can get engaged maybe after a year, get engaged after a year, and then get married. But you can't rush people to marriage, especially if they're young. What ratchets are the worst? Somebody sing ratchet. Let's see. I'm trying to answer this. Anyway. Oh my God. Someone says, my boyfriend watched an old lady get effed with the F. So you saw him watching old lady porn? Wow. Interesting. Y'all, now go check them browser histories and you'll see. You might have something to use and some leverage against somebody. Like, ooh, I saw your browser history. I know what you do. I know what you into. So, and go check. You check a broke man's browser history. Oh my God, some crazy stuff on there because they alone a lot. They are alone a lot. Then they start getting desperate and thinking, well, what else can I try? What else can I get into if these women don't want me? Maybe I could do porn and get some money. Then they start looking. And they start shaving and stuff, and then they look in the mirror and realize they done hit the wall too. Wait a minute, this ain't gonna work out. Poor things. You just go ahead and go back to McDonald's, get this burger. dream though. Okay, so I'm getting. Okay. How do you attract older men? Go to places that older guys hang out, you know? Um, look, you can't look like a little teenager or a child either, you know? You gotta look like a woman. Um, dress in heels, nice dresses, classy, you know? Go to places where, you know, they hang out. Shoot, go to Luby's, steakhouses at the bar, you know, a nice steakhouse that's expensive, golf, golf clubs, tennis clubs, you know, stuff like that. That's where the richer, nice gyms in nice area. You'll find a lot of them there. As 15 years older, a good range. It depends on how you look and how rich they are. Okay, I always say go 20 years older. Okay. Someone says art galleries, wine tastings, nice bars, nice restaurants. Yeah, those are all good places. But see, a lot of people that are in art galleries, a lot of them go there. You can't tell if they have money or not. Like the art galleries are a hit or miss because um, you'll just have people don't trying to find stuff to do for free. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a cool date, but it's free. So you gotta, you know, or this is where I can meet women at, you know, and it's free, and I look rich. So you gotta be careful on those. Okay. Hmm? How can I get a Plan B man? I'm married. Um, the best way to do that is online. Get you a Plan B man online that's local. You know, that's all you can do. But that way, if you do leave or divorce your husband, he's there, right? Hmm. Why hasn't this man called me back when I made him wait 8 months? Then finally the sex. 8 months? You made somebody wait 8 months? Of course he ain't gonna call you back. Shoot. He's embarrassed. He he waited 8 months and then was done in 2 seconds. He's embarrassed and mad you made him wait 8 months. So that's a double thing. Mad and embarrassed. Woman should be submissive and obedient to her man. That's the good way, and as always have been. Okay, yeah, only if he's rich, not if he's broke. Okay, women do not respect broke men. Women don't trust broke men, so women can't comfortably submit to a man that they don't trust or are even attracted to. So unless you're rich, you ain't get no submission out of most women. Okay. Get your money up if you want a submissive woman. Submission comes with trust. Trust that she's taken care of. Her bills are taken care of. She ain't got to worry about nothing. She ain't got to go to work. Then, of course, she'll be like, anything you want, baby. But if she got to go to work every day and you got your hands out at bill time, she's like, oh, God, I'm so tired of this food. Ugh, you know. She ain't going to submit to you. Mm-hmm. How do I gain back power? I gave it up too quick. Dominatrix. New fantasy. Sex. I'm telling you, you gotta get them through the sex. Let's play a game. You gotta be like Saw. Let's play a game. That dude little thing on Saw. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all, I'm going. It's been too long. I gotta go. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see y'all next time. Don't let the trolls get to you because They broke anyway. They can't do nothing for you. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go now. I have things to do. And I'll see y'all later. Um, mm-hmm. Good night, y'all. Bye.